All G's, you heard me?
That's crazy.
You gotta look at it, you heard me? Nigga fucking had the whole Cambridge.
Right.
We
Facts.
talked the whole Cambridge and, and,
Look,
and, and a couple other subdivisions, you heard me?
that's fact. Look, when nigga, I don't know who the fuck that was. Nigga, like, man, you don't fuck with Buzz. I'm like, what the fuck that is? I don't know about that. I'm like, like I said, I be out the way. I be, my own the world. I be fucking, I be getting shit. I got niggas in the city. And I be averaging myself sometimes. So I'm like, who the fuck, you know what I'm saying? I don't know who that is. Nigga, like, man, you gotta holler at that nigga. Like, you know what I'm saying? Nigga, he a good nigga and all this and all that. But I'm like, I'm gonna go check him out, go fuck with him, whatever, whatever. And I ain't lying, bitch. After I started fucking with you, like, everybody else around that way, I ain't never like even if bitch I had to wait for y'all wait. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I know. I did.
Real talk, like everybody else always been fucking with niggas. Real talk, brother.
Goodwill. Goodwill. Hey, Will, this shit is fucking gold.
Yep.
Yeah, I couldn't fuck with that shit, dog. You heard me? So that's when I moved to California. See, my mama, rest her soul, you heard me? She from California. You
Yeah.
heard me? And my daddy from Mississippi. You
All
heard
right.
me? So my grandmother that live in California, you heard me? She from Mississippi too. So
Okay.
I guess my mama had moved back to the south and went to Mississippi and met my pa. You heard
Yeah.
me? And my pa was in the military, you heard me? So they went to New Orleans and had me. You heard me? We stayed in New Orleans till I was about 5 years old. Then we moved to Garyville. You heard me? You know what Garyville at?
You went to Garyville before you went to La Playa.
I was in Garyville before I came, so I done been all over, fam. You heard
I'm
me?
right.
So
I'm
yeah, if you want to keep it statistically, you heard me. Yeah, you did. Garyville was my first introduction, like, cause I don't remember shit from New Orleans when I was a baby.
right.
You know what
Right.
I'm saying? But I remember Garyville vividly. You see what I'm saying?
I'm
And
right.
we moved to La Place when I was like 10, some shit like that. When I was 10 years old, you heard me.
Yeah.
So really I'm a L Town nigga. You
Right.
heard
I
me?
got you. I got
Because
you. I got you.
at 10, I'm still a child. You heard me? I ain't hit
Right. I
puberty
don't know
yet.
what's going on.
Yeah, so I'm hopping off the porch. I'm learning all my game. I'm doing everything from the
Right.
plage. You heard me?
Right. Fact.
So
Fact.
just to clear
That's
what you
right.
said earlier about me being from New Orleans and my roots. You heard me? That's where my roots at, and I tell people all the time, like I'm from there, but I don't claim it because I don't think I got a right to claim it because
Yeah.
I'm really a parish nigga. I'm a parish
That's
baby. You heard me?
that's something like with me. But I ain't like I ain't spend that much as much time as probably you did in the city. But I was born in Atlanta. See what I'm saying? My birth certificates. I mean, my social security number start with 225.
Come on.
256. I mean 256. I'm tripping. So I'm different from everybody. Like nigga, like what the fuck your birth 256?
I ain't
But
never
that's
heard of
because I
that
was
before.
born in Atlanta.
Yeah.
But I was born out there because my mama then was out there on the La Trip or some shit like that, and my mama was pregnant and ended up having me out there. You know what I'm saying?
Straight
Then they
up.
stayed for about probably a couple of months or whatever. I don't know how long, but they didn't stay too long. We was right back in the, you know what I'm saying, in the St. Bernard. You
Yeah.
know what I'm saying? But I can't see it. And like I said, I'm from Atlanta. I don't know nothing
Nah,
about,
nah, nah.
you know what I'm
You
saying?
definitely a city nigga, straight up and down. You
Exactly.
heard me?
Exactly. So it, like you said, that I go back to was saying what you were saying is all about where you really like, you know what I'm saying, come up and really, because they got niggas even out like out my project, they got niggas like that come from other projects like the ninth ward, the sixth ward and shit. And niggas take them from not too many niggas from the ninth ward, but a couple of niggas that came from the ninth ward and like the sixth ward and shit, but and niggas rep the Saint Bernard, like they don't even rep the ninth ward, but they that's where they was, but they got their name and got their, you know what I'm saying,
Yeah.
project and shit, like, you know what I'm saying? You got the project, you know what I'm saying? So they rep the project. And some of got some niggas be like 76ers and shit like that or whatever, but for the most part, they Saint Bernard niggas. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Even though they were from other spots or whatever, but that's where they got their name and that's where they, you know what I'm
That's what
saying?
it's all about, dog. Where you jump off
Are
the
you,
porch at. You
yeah,
heard me? Where
fact,
people know you
fact,
from. Nigga don't know
Facts.
you when you 5 years old. You heard me? Nigga
Facts.
know you
Real
when you
tough.
14 and
Oh
you
yeah.
there. You getting
Don't
your
do that
foot
shit.
wet. You heard me?
Real tough.
Hell yeah, dog. But fucking so did you graduate high school?
Fuck no, man. I went to I dropped out at 11. Well, I was in tent when I was for Katrina, but I got expelled and shit. And I was supposed to be back in tent when I went to after that's when Katrina hit or whatever. And when I went to Texas, I was supposed to be back in tent, but or whatever, because I got expelled. We had guns and stuff and all that in the school or whatever. So they
At
jammed
school.
they sent us out.
So you
And
telling me, wait a minute, you telling me you got expelled for having burners at school.
yeah,
That's typical New
Ron the
Orleans
speed
though.
dog. I was a man, and I was hustling like a dog. And man, we used to get jammed up. They used to have us all on the ground and shit like the feds at school.
Yeah,
Cause I was pumping that weed and shit. That was when I
yeah.
first started selling weed. I wasn't even smoking. As a matter of fact, I wasn't even smoking this shit at the time. I started smoking when I made like smoking weed when I made like probably like uh 15. 15. When I was like 13, 14 and shit, I was just hustling, selling this shit.
Yeah. That's what's up,
Yeah,
bro. You heard
they
me?
expelled, and like I said, I was in 10th grade at that time, but and that's when Katrina hit. You know what I'm saying? And
You
that's
had
when
to
I
go
was
to
in call for a couple of the days.
y'all went
And
to
when
Texas
Katrina,
for Katrina?
huh?
Y'all went to Texas for Katrina?
Yeah, I went to Houston.
How
Uh,
long you was out
first
there for? Oh, where I live at right now.
Yeah, that's why I was out there for. I know a lot about. I know well, not everything, but I know a lot about Houston. I've been out there for some years. Like, that's why I first went out to straight at the Katrina. And we spent like a couple years out there, and then I went to Dallas because my son was out there. My baby mama was out there, so I spent a couple years out there, and then I came back to the city. But yeah, I've been Houston, Dallas. I know about Texas.
So how life was in Houston? Was did you have a culture shock when you came to Houston? Was there anything different? Was it easier? Was
It
it
was
harder?
when I came to Houston, it was a whole different world. Totally different from the city. I'm talking about a whole different
The
setup.
complete opposite.
Everything, complete opposite.
Yeah.
Everything was way big. I'm talking about in the city, man. We could walk to the store in 2 minutes. And in Texas, you got to walk when you try to walk to the store. That's a 30-minute walk, 45 minutes. And look, them niggas be like, man, it's right. You know, we in the city, we call right up the street, like right there,
Right
like
there. Yeah, you heard me?
man, them niggas call right up the street 30 minutes away.
Three exits down, you heard me? Nigga
Boy,
told man,
you got to
dog, be
get your
so
money up out there.
Bro, I be so fucking mad out shit, dog. You pass up the exit, that's your ass. You heard
You
me?
done.
Add 20
You
minutes
got to
to
get
it.
lost. And I'm
Add
talking
20
about,
minutes to it. Or you
Texas,
nigga, you might end up somewhere close to Dallas. You take a fucking wrong fucking
fast,
turn a wrong exit out
fast.
this
Then
motherfucker,
they
man.
got that
Yeah.
1960. That bitch going a circle. That bitch will
Yup.
have you riding around in a
And the
circle for
eight.
hours.
And the what's the name of that
Ain't that
highway right there?
1960 the one that go around the whole Texas in
The
a
Sam
circle?
Houston. The eight.
No,
Yeah, that bitch a circle too. You can ride
it's
all the
another
way.
one I'm talking about though.
They got the 1960. They got the eight.
Yeah,
Uh, they got
you talking
I
about
think
Beltway 8?
yeah Bellway. That's I live right off
Yeah,
the. They got a
yeah,
Bellway
yeah.
right here in my
Not the
backyard.
Beltway
You
8.
heard me?
It's another one. It's another one go all around. I did that bit like a couple of times. Had me riding
Yeah,
around. I'm like, hold up, man, I just passed this shit up. What the fuck? I passed this up an hour ago. How I'm back right here.
yeah, yeah.
That bitch fucked up. You better
That
know what
guy
you
tried
doing
to
out there.
man. I tried to go to College Station. You heard me by my cousin house. You
By the
heard me?
college out there.
Yeah. Ooh, that's a nice little area out there. You heard me?
Man,
But
I was
I
living out there too.
look. The nigga
What's
gave me
that?
the,
Boy, the lick out there. Boy, look.
they got number
Man,
the white folks out there. You heard me?
boy, look here. See, well, I was out. Look, I was loving it out there. Man, look,
It's
I
a
was
nigga
out there. I ain't
paradise.
gonna lie. See, we were fucked up when we was out there. See, we still Katrina victims and shit ain't really going. See what I'm saying? We were
Yeah,
fucked up. So nigga had to do what they was doing. But you know what I'm saying? I was out there too. I
yeah.
was out there.
And
Oh
your
yeah.
ass done been all over Texas for real.
Man, facts.
You
Facts.
heard me?
I spent some
Uh-huh.
time. I went back to, matter of fact, after Katrina, I went back to Atlanta too because my little partner had him just got killed right before that. And his mama wanted me to come stay with them and shit. So I went out there because she was out there in Atlanta. So I went out there for like 2 years and shit too. I was like yeah about almost 2 years. I was staying in College Station in Bryan, Texas. I mean not Bryan, Texas. I mean what the College
That's
Station
that's
in
that's what college station at in Brian by Brian.
Bryan. No, it's something else. Fuck. Damn, I forgot the name of it, man. It's some other shit.
They still got a lot of New Orleans niggas in Brian. You heard
Yeah,
me?
niggas ain't leaving, boy.
You heard me?
Because niggas be doing good once they a lot like I done seen a lot of niggas though they was fucked up in the city. I'm talking about couldn't
Couldn't get right.
hey, man.
Came my chin,
I'm
got
talking
right.
about niggas the man. I'm talking about niggas up out there. Like, you know what I'm
Oh
saying? Up
yeah,
for real. So a lot, ain't not just niggas, like a lot of chicks and shit too get fired jobs and all that. Like a lot of people leaving, they ain't never coming back. They
yeah.
doing too good. And then
That's
they
that.
see, and then they on the outside looking in, seeing all this fucked up shit going on. And some people like, boy, I ain't never going back to that bitch.
Yeah, yeah. Then you could breathe out here. You could live. You heard me?
Yes,
You could
indeed.
have something. You heard me?
Yes,
And nigga,
indeed.
everybody got to live something. So you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Your
Fact. You
little
ain't got
something ain't
to
comparing to
about
what
it.
they got. You heard me? You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
That's why I was
Exactly.
just telling niggas, dog. Niggas started over 5 times. You heard me? I was arguing with this chick I work with a couple years ago out here. You heard me? And I'm like, bruh, how would you feel if you had to start over 5 times
Right.
as an adult? You heard me? Like start over from
Right.
zero, cause you keep
Man.
losing everything. You heard me?
Man.
That's how it is
Man.
living out there. You heard me? When
Man.
you've been accumulating shit your whole
What's
life without no interruptions. You heard me? Without
right?
nobody taking everything from you. You heard me? You
Facts.
dig?
Facts.
It's a
Facts.
difference. You heard me?
Facts. Facts. But see, shit, Houston, y'all just got fucked up too out there not too long ago, huh? Yeah.
Man, yes indeed, dog.
That was
Hey,
y'all ain't
bro,
y'all shit was straight or what?
dog. This city's so weak. When they come down to a storm, bro, this city's strong.
All
Don't
that
get me
money
wrong.
this bitch
I
generate.
don't want
I
people to
thought
think
you
I'm
said,
dissing Houston. You heard me? Cause I love this city. This city changed my life. You heard me? It gave me a second chance, you heard me? But
bro.
this bitch can't handle a category 1, fam.
That's crazy.
Bruh,
That
the
bitch,
bitch was a tropical storm until it hit Texas. When it hit Texas, it became a category 1. You heard me? By the time it
right?
made it to Houston, it was still the category 1. Man, that bitch beat up Houston so bad, bro. I'm talking about beat that bitch up bad, bro.
Man, that's
You heard me?
crazy. That's crazy. And
Niggas
see, bro, you
power,
know what's
niggas,
crazy?
man, they got people power been off for 2 weeks. They power just got cut on 3, 4 days ago. That
Damn.
storm hit right after
Malapana out
4th of
there.
July. Huh?
Malapana out there, they sent them 3 bands. His shit got fucked all up. The FEMA sent them 3 bands though.
Yeah, yeah. FEMA
And
coming
I think they
through.
got them in the hotel and shit right now.
Yeah, FEMA coming through. They got 4 million people to visit. You heard me? I'm on the list.
Damn.
You
See, boy,
heard
but
me?
you know what's crazy, dog? See, for Katrina, I don't know where you in at for Katrina when Katrina hit.
When Katrina hit, I could tell you exactly where I was at. I was in the Bay Area in California.
Well, you was in a fire spot.
Yeah, I
You
didn't
was in
go.
a
I
fire
didn't.
spot.
I didn't go through Katrina. Like everybody else. You heard me?
Right,
I ain't go
right,
through it. You heard me?
right, right,
I was
right.
in California at that time in the Bay Area, scamming, going door to door, scamming people. You heard
Bro.
me?
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
yeah, yeah,
I
yeah.
remember it. I remember it so
I
vividly.
just watching your video. The last video was Slim Stupid crazy.
Man, that's
He
my
was talking.
dog. That nigga
Yeah,
stupid, dog.
that's my nigga there. That
Yeah,
bitch
that
still
nigga
stupid
dumb.
for
You heard
real.
me?
That's my matter of fact. That's my BM brother. Matter of fact.
For real?
Yeah, on our daddy's side or some shit like that. Yeah, yeah.
Straight up. I know
Mm,
Slim got a big family. You heard me? That's a good
yeah,
dude, bro.
that,
That's a good
that.
dude, dog.
Yeah.
Yeah, bro. You heard me? I just I just started this channel about 3 weeks ago. You heard me? I said,
Yeah.
man, I'ma just fucking talk to my niggas. You heard me?
Oh yeah.
I
That's how
got a
you
lot of
started it
people
off.
all over. I got a lot
That's
of
how you
people all
started
over
off.
the country. You heard me? You did that I could call and talk to, like people that I know and that could vouch for me and this and that. You feel me?
Yeah.
So I said, man, I'm gonna do that. You heard me? And
The
that's what I'm
fucking
doing.
biggest. Let
Huh?
me vouch. The biggest.
Come
I ain't
on.
lying, shit, but I, like no cap. The biggest I done seen in the play since I've been running through that. You know what I'm saying
Ooh.
but you know I'd be out the way. Like I try to stay. You know, more people know me than I know them, and you know what I'm saying that's really everywhere I go. Like more people know me than I know them. Like so, and you know I ain't gonna say I know everybody, but
Yeah.
from my experience, the fucking biggest man. Let's be real.
Who?
Buzzy Light or Muck, fuck Buzzy
Come
on
on,
the beat. I
man.
ain't gonna
Not
say
not
fuck Buzzy on
Buzz
the beat, man.
Lightyear.
Shit. But
You heard me?
in my
Not Buzzy
eyes,
on the
Buzzy,
beat,
Buzz light it up, nigga. Fuck Buzz Lightyear.
yeah.
Buzz light it up, nigga. Let's
Come on,
go.
man. You heard me?
Let's go.
Hey, bro. I did what I could. I put my little foot down. You
Yeah.
heard me? It wasn't
Always
much. It wasn't much.
major
You heard
love.
me? But I did show love. You heard me? You know what I'm saying? But
Major, but
I owe that to my nigga who turned me up. You heard me? City nigga. You heard
come
me?
on.
Yeah,
Come on.
My nigga Joseph right now. You heard me? But he started me up. You heard me? Like this nigga was like, I had, when I came back to California, when I came back from Cali, I got caught with 5 bricks
Yeah,
on on the
wait.
Amtrak. This
Oh
was
no, wait.
yeah,
I know you
5 bricks.
you got wait, hold up. It's
This
not
wasn't the last time. I'm talking about the
oh, all
first
right, all right, all
time.
right, all
Like
right,
I
all right.
told you, I was living in California. You heard me?
Yeah,
I
yeah,
was out there
yeah,
for like 8 to 10 years, some shit like that. You heard me?
yeah.
So I started doing my trafficking thing. You heard me? Like bringing this shit down. You heard me? All I had to do was
Right,
bring it down. You heard me? I had one of my partners in the class. I ain't gonna say his name, but he was like, "Just bring this shit down, and I'm gonna sell it for you." You heard me? And some
right.
type of way, we ended up making about 10 bands a week doing this shit. You heard me? It was like clockwork. You
Damn,
heard me? Yeah, about 10 bands
damn.
a week. This was back then when ounces was $500. Remember when ounces was 500 back in the day?
Uh, you talking about coke?
No, 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 no. Weed.
Weed. Oh, all right. Oh, you talking about? You talking about like when niggas had the draw and all this type of shit.
When it first came out, the niggas
Yeah,
wanted
yeah,
25
yeah,
for a
yeah.
G.
Niggas had that perk and all that type. That type of
Yeah,
shit.
you heard me.
All
So
right,
that's
all right,
that's
all right.
that's when I got caught. You heard me.
Yeah.
That was back in 2007,
Mm,
2008, some shit like that.
mm,
You heard me. So I couldn't go back to California because I had got probation from New Orleans. You
right,
heard me? So they was like, you can't go back to California. So I ended up staying in the Pledge. You heard me?
right, right,
The
right.
safest spot for me to be at. You heard me?
I'm
Everybody
right.
know me. It's all good.
I'm right.
So I
I'm
get down
right.
there. You heard me? And I'm like, man, I ain't doing nothing no more while I'm on this probation shit. I ain't fucking with nothing. You heard me?
Right.
So my whole 5 years went up. No trouble. You heard me? I'm back living a cordial life, working a job for the first time in my life. I'm
Come
in my
on.
late 20s. You heard me? First job
Yeah.
ever. You heard me?
Come on.
As an adult, you heard me? First job, you
Damn.
heard me? Because I ain't worked
Damn.
not one day while I was in Cali. Money was
I'm
just
right.
too easy out there. It flow like
Right.
water, you heard me?
Right.
So this nigga here, like, man, I'm going to drop off something to you, you heard me? I'm like, dog, I don't want nothing. Don't bring me nothing, you heard me? He like, bro,
Yeah.
too many people over here. Just see what you could do with it. I'm going to leave 7 G's over here. And nigga left the 7 G's. I call him back 30 minutes, man. I need another 7 G's, you heard me? You dig? I
You know what
call
I'm
him back an
saying?
hour. You heard me? He bring me back. He bring me a whole zip. Like, man, I ain't about to keep coming over. You bring me a whole zip. I'm like, man, I don't want
Right.
that much. I'm scared. You
Right.
heard me?
Right.
You dig? I
Right.
just got in trouble and I just got off of
I ain't
probation.
trying
I
to.
don't want to do
Yeah.
it no more. You heard me? So nigga dropped that fucking zip off, dog. You heard me? By that next morning, that shit was gone, and I'm only selling grams.
Come on.
I'm only selling
Ground.
grams. You heard me? Straight G's. You heard me?
Come on.
Nothing else, nothing more. You heard me?
Yeah. Yeah.
Pushing that shit and it's going. Like the next day, I needed 2 zips. You heard me? By the
Man.
end of the week, I had done ran through 7, 8 zips by
Come on.
accident. You heard me?
Come on.
Yeah, bro, you heard me. So I'm like, man, fuck it. I'm just about to get back into it. You heard me?
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
before I got back into it, at the time, G's were $15 a G. Remember
I
when it was
remember.
15?
I remember that.
All right,
I
I'm gonna
remember.
tell you. I'm gonna tell you what I did. I went to every nigga in Cambridge, Riverlands, New Era. Uh, I ain't go talk to nobody from out front or nothing. You heard me? But
Right.
everybody on this side of the highway that
This
we
that
from,
side. Yeah.
I went
Yeah.
and had a meeting with all of these niggas and was like, look, we're gonna
The
drop the
niggas
price down to
pumping.
10.
The niggas who pumping.
Huh?
The niggas who pumping.
The niggas who pumping, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm like, look, we gonna drop the price down to $10 a G. Everybody said, nah, man, we ain't fucking with that. $10 a G, nah, man, we ain't doing that. You heard me? I
Yeah.
said, dog, look, this is what I'm about to do. I said, I'm about to drop this bitch to 10 a G, you heard me? I got the
Right.
best weed in the parish, you heard me? The dude
Right.
that's giving it to me, I'm like his only little outlet. That's why he just giving it to me right now. He got more
Uh-huh.
people he fuck with, but he trying to turn me out because he know I got a golden
I
key.
like it.
I know everybody, you heard me?
Yeah.
I could push
Yeah.
this shit.
Yeah.
All these niggas told me no, they ain't want to drop it down to 10. You
Right.
heard me? I dropped that bitch down to 10. In a month and a half span, dawg, all them niggas had to come holler at me like,
Come
bro,
on, man.
you
Come on.
dead? Like you fucking me up. Like two niggas want to like beef out behind this shit, but they
Yeah.
ain't had the power. You heard me?
Yeah.
They know shit was gonna come with that
Come on,
if they would
what
have
coming
fucked with me.
behind that?
You heard me? And I
Oh
ain't no
yeah.
violent nigga or nothing, but something would have happened behind that. You heard me?
Facts. Facts.
So I don't want to take credit for turning it to Tender G in St. John Parish. You heard me? But
Right. Right.
I got a big influence
Basically, you
on that.
did.
You heard me?
Basically,
When it
you
was
did.
15 a G. You
Right.
heard me?
And look, and you know what's funny, dog? I remember that drop too, bro. I remember that drop. Like, you know what I'm saying? I remember that. But I don't know. I don't know if I was fucking with you right exactly around that time. I can't remember. I don't even know who
Nah,
introduced me to the city.
you came later on down the
Yeah,
line. You heard me?
yeah,
You dig? I had
yeah.
to have been rolling for. That was the beginning of it. What I'm telling
Right,
you. You heard me? By the time I
right.
met you, I'm like 3 4 years in.
Yeah, facts.
You heard me?
Facts.
Like now I'm making shit. Man, I'm rolling. You
Yeah,
heard me?
you was rolling. I ain't lying. You was
Yeah,
rolling.
on the
You was
Saturday,
rolling.
I could do 1,000.
Come on.
Only with G's.
Bro, all G.
All G's. All G's, you heard me?
That's crazy.
You gotta look at it, you heard me? Nigga fucking had the whole Cambridge.
Right.
We
Facts.
talked the whole Cambridge and,
Look, when,
and a couple other subdivisions, you heard me?
that's fact. Look, when nigga, I don't know who the fuck that was. Nigga, like, man, you don't fuck with Buzz. I'm like, what the fuck that? I don't know about that. I'm like, you know, like I said, I be out there. I be, you know, my own the world. I be fucking, I be getting shit. I got niggas in the city. And I be having shit myself sometimes. So I'm like, who the fuck, you know what I'm saying? I don't know who that is. Nigga, like, man, you gotta holler at that nigga. Like, you know what I'm saying? Nigga, you know, he a good nigga and all this and all that. But I'm like, you know, I'm gonna go check him out, go fuck with that, whatever, whatever. And I ain't lying, bitch. After I started fucking with you, like, everybody else around that way, I ain't never like even if bitch, I had to wait for y'all wait. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
I know. I did.
Real talk, like everybody else, I wasn't even fucking with niggas. Real talk, brother.
Yeah,
I wasn't even fucking with nobody else no more.
yeah.
For real, for real. Even if like
Well,
I see, even if I had to wait, I'm like, man, fuck all that.
you
Fuck
you know what my motto is, bro? The customer always right.
facts.
You heard me? My real name Wallace, you heard me? They used to call me Wally World. You heard me back in
Yeah,
the day. That stand for Walmart, you heard me? The
yeah.
customer always fucking right, bro.
Facts.
You
Real
heard me?
talk.
If you
Real
going
talk.
hey bro, when a nigga leave from me, I want you to leave like you won.
Happy.
I don't
You
want to
won.
win. I want you to win.
Oh yeah,
You
real
heard me?
talk. You won.
Because I know the power with them.
Facts.
Niggas spend their last $10, you heard me?
Come on.
You don't know what a nigga did to get their last 10 or whatever, and if they come and see you
Right.
with it, you
Right.
heard me? They
Real talk.
special.
Real
They
talk.
special to me, you heard me? That's
Facts.
how I look at that shit.
Facts. That's why I say
Yeah.
I always am like, man, that bitch, dude, the realest. You know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't even about to be no flunkies. You know what I'm saying? Like, dude, I fuck with the real. See what I'm
Yeah.
saying? That's why I
Yeah.
like, you know, it really stuck. I'm like, that bitch G'd up for real, for real. Like, I ain't never, like, and then, like, to me, like, you know, because, like, not a shit on no nigga from the players, nothing like that, but you know, like to meet a nigga like this on that, like real, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, cause a lot of niggas, I be like, man, you two, like, I can't really, like, I fuck with you, but I can't fuck with you like that, cause you just like, you know what I'm saying? Me and you two different, we in two different worlds. Well, man, you was like, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, this he moved like, this nigga just laid back on some just regular G'd up shit. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying?
Yeah. Man, you similar. I always said that shit. You
Man,
heard me?
real talk, brother, real
You
shit.
dig?
My
So,
whole
you
life,
know, we had the
whole
same
life, brother.
energy. Like
My
nigga
whole
probably
life.
look at you thinking you weird, you heard me? That's how
Right.
niggas used to look at me, you heard me?
Man, look,
But
real
fuck you,
talk.
once you get to
But then
talking
when
to
you
me,
meet,
you
then when
heard
you
me,
really
nigga,
talk to
this
you,
this
you fuck with
100%.
that nigga, Yeah, this nigga, I love this nigga. See what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Nigga,
you
I
heard me?
don't
I
give
can
no fuck.
convince anybody. I don't give a fuck if you don't like me or if you're thinking this about me. I'm gonna
Right.
convince you with my actions, you heard me? That I'm a good nigga, you heard me? Now, if
No,
you fucking
bad,
with it, you fucking with it. If not, just move
bad,
to the side, man. You
bad,
heard me? You
real,
taking up space, you heard me?
real shit. Real
Yeah,
shit.
bro.
Real shit.
But yeah,
Goodwill.